feed chat. Do you want? So a bit of everything. There's pineapple, oats, and yogurt. Mike, I do eat with my mouth closed. Relax, dude. Yes, Greg, I do have friends that live on the island. I'm going to text them in a minute and let them know I arrived safely. Actually, having asked the question is probably a good time to explain what will be coming later on. Thank you, Rayeti. I have to redo my fingernails. Thanks. We are in Thailand, Brian. We're on Koh Phangan. And don't worry, I didn't forget about your Ben's question. Wait, let me scroll back up just to make sure I know who it was who asked the Ben's question. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They did not build an airport on the island, no. Uh-oh. I forget who you were who asked about the Ben's, but I'll talk about the Ben's in a minute. Let me know if you're still here. I forgot what I was saying. Let me drink. There you are, Leetons. Okay, no worries. I will answer you now. Hey, Commander. So yeah, I will text my friends, let them know that I'm on the island. They live up north in Tong Nai Pan, which is where we worked and lived. We will be there on Saturday, so you'll probably see them on stream. We'll bump into them. Hey, Antonio. And Miss Julie. And then after Saturday's stream, so Saturday is when we'll leave this part of the island, we'll go up to Tong Nai Pan, and we'll spend the day walking down memory lane and just enjoying Tong Nai Pan. Thanks, Antonio. But then Sunday's a regular day off, but on Monday and Tuesday, I will also take off of stream. Wednesday is a normal day off, but I'll use it to leave the island. So I'm going to be taking extra days off at the beginning of next week, so that I can just spend some time here on that island and enjoy my time being home and with my friends and everyone that I haven't seen in a long time. So I want to, just spend some time here to myself and spend time with them and catch up and whatever. So after Saturday's stream, you will not see me for a few days, but I'll keep you posted on Discord as always. So, Leetons, to answer your question, what is the bends? So that's like a slang term that we use in diving. If someone gets the bends, basically means you've got okay, diving theory. I'm trying to see if I can simplify it, kind of. So as you guys know, when you scuba dive, you are breathing air from a tank, but that air in the tank is under pressure. And when you breathe in that air underwater, which you're under lots of pressure, under several atmosphere of pressure, the gases in your body and the gas that you breathe is obviously going to will react differently. So the way when we breathe in air, the bubbles, the gases that make up air go into our system and oxygenate our blood and all that. And because our bodies were built to be on surface, above sea level, everything works normally and we function. But the minute you start going underwater, we are going down several atmospheres of pressure, and all that weight, all that water weight is pushing us down. So it's crushing our bodies, crushing our muscles, crushing us. We don't feel it, of course, it's fine. but on a gas level, it does make a big difference. So when you breathe in air, instead of it just kind of going through our system and then we breathe it out, no problem, the bubbles get pressed and go into our system, into our blood, into our muscles, into our tissues. And when you get the bends is when those bubbles get stuck in your muscles and your tissues and your joints and cause an air bubble in a place that should not have air bubbles, and it will cause severe pain. You can get air bubbles stuck in your joints and you'll have severe joint pain. And so a long time ago, when the military were doing research on diving, they noticed that suddenly these soldiers who were going underwater coming back up, they started to get so much pain that they couldn't stand up straight. They'd be bent over with pain. So they called it the bends. They started thinking, oh man, I got the bends. And they were thinking, why? What's going on? So to avoid getting the bends, you have to slowly, calculatedly, and in a timely manner, make your way back up to the surface so that there is enough time for your body and for those bubbles in your body to work its way out, and that you can breathe it out normally, and so that they don't get stuck in your joints and in your muscles. The bends can be very serious or very just annoying. A serious case of the bends could end up in some sort of embolism, like a lung collapse or an air bubble in your heart or something like this. So it can be just painful or it can be deadly. So we have a calculated ascent. Basically, the best way to do it is you should always look up as you are ascending from a dive. So as you're looking up, you should follow the smallest bubble, the slowest bubble. And you should always follow the smallest bubble and never pass it. So you can use the bubbles going up to the surface as your indicator of how fast you should be going up to safely ascend without getting sick or getting injured. It's very unlikely that you will get the bends unless you're someone who dives all the time, who dives deep, who's an extreme diver, someone who is a commercial diver. But if you're a recreational diver, what's the ascent rate? I always make a mistake, so I don't want to tell you the wrong one. Ascent rate for diving. I always actually say per second, but I think it's per minute, because per second is way too fast. Meters per minute, yeah, okay, so it's 5 to 6 meters per minute. We always tell people to go 8 meters a minute, but how are you supposed to know what 8 meters a minute looks like when you're ascending? So I always tell people, just follow the tiniest bubble, the slow one, and you'll be fine. Or, you're never going to be diving alone. Always follow your guide, always follow your instructor. Yeah, nothing was one class I was like, 5 meters per second. I mean per minute.